Welcome to North Georgia News Now. Coming up today in local news, the Dalton City Council accepts the donation of a historic temple site. The Maury County School Board has approved needed renovations at a local school. Several local students have received recognition for their participation in an international competition. And new principals have been named for 2 local area high schools. In state news, Georgia workers could find it harder to become union members under a new bill. $6,500 in school vouchers will be coming to Georgia as a new bill gets final approval. Georgia has executed Willie James Pye for a 1993 murder. And later, Jacob Broom is here to share WDNN's community calendar. But first, here are the obituaries. Welcome back. We have a breaking news story today. If you saw a fiery ball in the sky while you were driving down Walnut Avenue, I promise it wasn't a fiery comet coming your direction. Apparently, a sign above the entrance of the West Walnut Avenue Burger King has caught on fire. Members of the Dalton Fire Department arrived on the scene Thursday morning to extinguish the fire. According to Fernando Montoya, the manager of the Burger King, a customer who had just ordered in the drive-thru, informed staff that the sign was engulfed in flames around 10 a.m. Talk about charbroiled. After being notified of the fire, Montoya stated that he got everyone out of the building and called 911. The fire was quickly put out. The cause of the fire isn't known at this time, but it is believed to be potentially an electrical fire of some kind. The restaurant hopes to resume operations late Thursday afternoon or on Friday. The Dalton City Council has voted to move forward with a project that will not only help control stormwater runoff, but will also create a small park and help memorialize Dalton Jewish heritage. City Council members voted 4-0 on Monday regarding the donation of Temple Bethel, located at 501 Valley Drive in Dalton. According to the city administrator, Andrew Parker, this project has been a topic of discussion for some time during Public Works Committee meetings. It will be a project that gets underway later this year, said Parker. Congregants have agreed to transfer the property to the city, which comes as a win because the city couldn't dedicate a whole lot of funds towards the project without first obtaining the property. Parker said the council will vote on a design contract in an upcoming meeting, likely to take place in April. Once the contract is approved, they will then move forward with coming up with a design. Construction of Temple Bethel was approved in 1941, but construction was delayed due to World War II. The temple officially opened in 1947. The temple is no longer active. Several school buses and an elementary school in Maury County will soon be seeing some major upgrades. Maury County Board of Education members voted 7-0 to approve the third and final phase of renovations to Northwest Elementary School, which was originally built in 1950. The final phase of the renovations will total around $2,750,000 and will be completed by Rollin Construction of Carrollton, Georgia. A tornado that occurred in 2020 caused significant damage to parts of Maury County, including the elementary school, which prompted the decision to renovate the school building. According to Chris Crow, the maintenance director for Maury County Schools, some of the project is set to begin as early as April. The Maury County Board of Education members also voted to approve the purchase of 6 air conditioning units to be installed on Maury County school buses. The units would total around $83,000. Several local students have been recognized by the Dalton Public School System for their recent achievements in a competition. 12 fifth graders took part in the C3 Odyssey of the Mind Team Regional Competition, founded in 1978. Odyssey of the Mind is a program that teaches students how to develop and use their natural creativity to become problem solvers. The program is international and is tailored for students ranging from kindergarten through college. Odyssey of the Mind emphasizes teamwork, budgeting, time management, public speaking, and more. Through collaborative team efforts, students present their solution to a predefined long-term problem at a competition. This can take many months to complete and can involve writing, design, construction, and theatrical performances. Claudia Weaver, Vin Kalina, Danielle Martinez, Lila Link, Ariana Guzman, Valerie Frere, and Michelle Urab all competed at the regional competition. Kami Harrison, Maddie Nava, Julia Aguirre, Callie Ward, and Mary Lee King competed at the state level. Congratulations to each of these students for this involvement and for this achievement. Two Whitfield County high schools will welcome new principals for the upcoming 2024 to 2025 school year. The announcement was made by Superintendent Mike Uten at a recent Whitfield County Board of Education meeting. I'd like to introduce to you our new principals that were just approved for Coahulla Creek High School and Southeast Whitfield High School, Uten said. Dr. Belinda Sloan has been a New Hope Middle School for the last 8 years and will now be taking on the role of the third principal for Coahulla Creek High School. Sloan is excited for the new role. 3 of my children so far have graduated from Coahulla Creek, so I've been a Colt fan for a little while now. I'm ready for the next chapter, she said. Matthew Medeiros will be the new principal of Southeast Whitfield High School. This will be Medeiros' first role in the Whitfield County school system. However, he has served as the principal of the Dalton Academy for the past 4 years. He has 25 years of experience in the education system. Medeiros looks forward to the transition he and his family will be making as he steps into the new role. I just want to say that I'm very grateful for Dr. Uten and his team for placing this faith and trust in my leadership abilities, he said. Southeast Whitfield's current principal, Denise Pendley, will be transitioning into the position of the Director of High School Curriculum this fall, following the retirement of Tom Appleman. Other changes within the school system were also announced during the meeting. Current Westside Elementary School Principal Sunshine Narrowmore will be making the move to the position of the Director of Elementary School Education following the upcoming retirement of Lisa Jones. Uten extended his congratulations during the meeting. He said he is excited for things to move forward. When we return, I'll share some state news, so stay with us. Welcome back. Georgia lawmakers have made it harder for co-workers at companies getting state economic incentives to unionize. In what could be a violation of federal law, Senate Bill 362 was first introduced back in January and was made its way to the House floor, where it received a vote of 96 to 78 on Wednesday. The bill would block new business opening up in Georgia from receiving state incentives if they recognize union representation without first holding a secret ballot, as opposed to a card check, a method of organizing that generally makes it easy to form a union. Lawmakers in support of the bill state that it won't change anything for unions already in Georgia. However, the bill is causing controversy as some argue that it violates 1935's National Labor Relations Act. The act was created to help regulate unions and give employees the right to join or form them. Georgia Democrats feel that the bill would harm businesses by making workers from other states reluctant to move here. Georgia AFL-CIO President Yvonne Brooks condemned the passage of the bill, stating that Georgia families deserve lawmakers who will defend our right to organize and advocate for good union jobs with fair pay and good benefits. Republicans deny that the bill is anti-labor and feel that it actually protects workers' privacy. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp has proclaimed his support of the bill since January and has argued that it will protect workers' right to opportunity and will keep them from being bullied into joining unions. Only 4.4% of Georgia workers are union members, ranking the 8th lowest among states. Georgia senators voted 33 to 21 on Wednesday regarding Senate Bill 233. The final approval will provide $6,500 in education savings accounts to students attending public schools that rank in Georgia's bottom 25% in academic achievement. The funds can be spent on private school tuition, homeschool supplies, therapy, tutoring, and early college courses for students in high school. Approval of the voucher plan came as a celebration for many lawmakers who have long supported the bill, as it marked the end of a multi-year struggle to create a third Georgia program funding for non-public education options. The new program will be limited to spending 1% of the $14.1 billion that Georgia currently spends on its school funding, or $141 million. Lawmakers will appropriate money for the voucher separately and not take it directly out of the formula. This could provide more than 21,000 scholarships. Students from the household with incomes of less than 4 times the federal poverty level, which is about $100,000 for a family of 3, will be prioritized for the scholarships. Parents would have to provide proof of allowed expenditures in order to claim the funds. The bill comes as a nationwide effort of the Republican Party favoring education savings accounts following the COVID-19 pandemic and fights regarding what children should be learning in public schools. We recently brought your attention to a state news story about Willie James Pye, a Georgia death row inmate. Pye had been on death row for nearly 3 decades, following the 1993 rape and murder of his ex-girlfriend, Alicia Lynn Yarborough. Pye was executed on Wednesday night around 11 p.m. by lethal injection at the Georgia Diagnostic and Classification Prison located in Jackson, Georgia. He is the first inmate in Georgia to be executed in more than 4 years due to COVID-19. Multiple appeals were filed on Pye's behalf, including appeals made by his attorney in regards to his IQ, diminished mental capacity. The final appeals were denied by the U.S. Supreme Court around 9:50 p.m., which cleared the way for the execution to proceed. According to a spokesperson from the Georgia Department of Corrections, Pye was visited by 6 of his family members, his attorney, and a clergy member prior to his execution. Pye is the 54th prisoner to be executed by way of lethal injection in Georgia and the 77th in the state to be executed since the death penalty was reinstated in 1976. When we return, Jacob Broom will be sharing WDNN's community calendar. But first, here's a look at your local weather.
Today's local weather is brought to you by Built Well Bait.
Welcome back. It's time for WDNN's Community Calendar. Here's some things going on around the area. The Dalton Little Theater, located at 210 North Penn Street, will perform the Tony Award-winning Peter and the Starcatcher. The dates that the show will be performed are March 22nd, March 23rd, March 24th, March 29th, and March 30th. This adaptation of Peter Pan was created for the stage by Roger Rees, Alex Timbers, and was written by Rick Elise. The music is by Wayne Barker and is directed by Meg Feeney, and with a number of standout performances by a cast made up from our local community. To purchase tickets, visit www.daltonlittletheater.com today. Country music artist Glenn Templeton will make his return to the Gym Theater on Saturday the 23rd at 7:30 p.m. Templeton is most known for his top single, Ball Cap, in addition to his appearances at the Ryman Theater, the Grand Ole Opry, and on CMT. The Gym Theater is located in Calhoun on 114 North Wall Street. Tickets are selling fast, with prices set between $40 to $45, and reserved seating is recommended. To purchase tickets or to learn more, visit either www.calhoungymtheater.org or call 625-3132 for more information. The Whitfield County Democratic Committee will be hosting their annual chili cook-off on March 23rd. The event will run from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and is located at the Mac Gaston Community Center on 218 North Frederick Street. The cook-off will cost $6 per meal ticket, which includes fixings, chili, and a drink. The event will also be collecting non-perishable pantry and foods for Trinity UMC's monthly food distribution. To learn more about the event, call 706-264-2789 for more information. The Christ Church community is hosting an Easter egg hunt on Saturday, March 23rd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. This event will be hosted at the Christ Church located in Chattanooga on 8645 East Brainerd Road. The event is free for everyone and will be followed by various games and prizes, and you can even take your picture with the Easter Bunny. To learn more about it, contact media@christchurchchat.org or call 423-892-9636 for more information. The 2024 Road to Nightfall Band Competition presented by Sound Corps has officially begun and will continue until March 23rd. The competition is open to bands with a minimum of 3 performing band members with at least 1 member playing a live musical instrument. All bands that register must live within 50 miles of the city of Chattanooga. Bands that advance each night during the competition wins a $300 cash prize, and the overall winner will receive a 90-minute performance spot that pays $1,000 alongside a number of other prizes. To register or to find more information, go to www.soundcorps.org/Road to Nightfall today. If you'd like to submit information on your event for North Georgia News Now Community Calendar, send an email to info.wdnntv.com. That's it for this edition of North Georgia's News Now. Be sure to visit us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Thanks for watching Local.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to click that subscribe button as well as bell notifications so you won't miss any new videos. Also, follow us on our social medias.
Thank you again for tuning in, and until next time, keep watching Local.